Odyssey I have that I'm going to start working with and see which one's the best, and I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Some pay crypto, some are subscription sites, that kind of thing. I don't want to force people to pay money to, see me. If I'm good, pay. If I'm not, you stop watching, kind of thing. Frederick, come on, buddy. Frederick's a good dog. You are a good dog. Oh, Frederick's a good dog. Oh, Fred's a good dog. Frederick. I'm going to start a new breed of dog, but he's got the furs. Fred's got the furs. Oh, Frederick's a good dog. You got furs all over your face, brah. Anyway, Frederick. Now go on, go play. Fate's not out, so he's bored. Frederick. Come on, buddy. Fred's a good dog. He's got sharp claws that are sharp as a razor. You should see my arms, my hands and stuff. Oh, Frederick. Oh, Fred's a good dog. He is a good dog. Oh, see? Yeah, you're smelling those wounds, ain't you, you little fucker? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Frederick. Okay, go on. Okay. Now go on. You're being silly. Sorry about the bomb. Anyway, I don't even think I'll monetize this video. Let's move on. This is a very personal video. It's a what I would call a coming out video type of thing. And I'll explain why. It's going to be a long one too. Because every morning, I think Saturday morning or something, I'm going to sit and do a political or personal view video. Nobody's watching anyway, so. And I'm going to run for president. Right? Anyhow, gotta quit smoking that shit. Let's move on. Subject is this video is what I would call a niche fundamental, or call niche fundamentals. And I know now a lot of, how do I put it? Gay people, right, I know just exactly how they feel now, because my niche fundamental, even they snicker and laugh and oh yeah, okay, oh, it's one of them, right? Even them, and I have been chided by one of our most personal, everybody loves her, right, friends. About this niche fundamental. It's what I'm going to call it, a niche fundamental, because there's a lot of commonality, and then there's dip outs, what I call, and I call that a niche fundamental. What you just absolutely, it's just is. There's no, I don't need that. It just is. It is what I am, and it is so deep that, you say, oh, center of the galaxy, no, even the center of the cosmos, universe itself doesn't explain the feeling when I experience my niche fundamental. There's just no description. And now I know how they feel, like others. You got, I don't want to say pedophiles, but I know, now I know what their drive is. I do not condone it. I do not understand that niche fundamental at all. There's just nothing in the evolutionary record where that would be an advantage. I don't understand at all how that furthered our ends in our evolutionary path. It's just, I don't understand it. So I'm not with that, but I understand that fundamental, the niche fundamental. It's not a drive, it's just a being. It's more than being. This is how I explain it. It is so, depth doesn't explain it, because if I said depth, it's so deep inside me, I'd turn inside out. It's so deep, There's nowhere you can say, unless you know, and the ones I'm speaking of know, that when you see, oh, another world, something. It's just absolutely not even another dimension. You're talking, I don't know how to explain it, but it is further than anything, any emotion, any being that I've ever felt when I experience or am exposed to my niche fundamental. Now here we go. Everyone's going, well, what is it? Right. Here we go. And this is my coming out, as it were. Maybe I'll break some. Who knows what's going to happen? Fred already petted you. You're a goof. Frederick! What, buddy? Or he knows I'm tripping. Frederick. Now go on. Anyway. And it's attraction thing. I wanted to say, it's attraction. It's sexual. Or it's fundamental. Everything about it. It's not just I want to do that. It's the whole, I want to be with and have and beyond stellar, beyond anything you could say. And what they would put it as in that world would be voluptuous, mature females. Okay, there's, no, you don't understand. Tinsel chicks are okay, svelte, balmy, they're just not my cup of tea. I don't not like tinsel chicks. I wouldn't pick one as my, like, hey, the fabulous babe shit. That's just not me. I'm going to say it again, and since this is the video, it's voluptuous, mature, and I mean voluptuous to the point of fetish. Large, big, not ton of this and that, but, yeah. And a wide range, no pun intended, of my niche fundamental. I just like voluptuous. Heavy on the voluptuous, we'll put it that way. And where I go and I see what I niche, there's no description. None. To the moving of a soul, no. None of it. And I understand exactly how gay people feel when they're sitting there. And me being regular out here, this and that, it's like being gay, but can't go out and be gay. Because people go, and I'll say it, even Prepper Princess. I told her, well, I like, wide glide and this and that and heavy set and, yes, top heavy, beyond. Not beyond comfort or practicality, but I go places, okay. And like I said, there's got to be, something to it, shape, form, something that, and even that's a little, I have a real big bracket for that, get it? And yeah, even Prepper Princess says, oh, you're a chubby chaser, and like, well, that's a fine thing for you to say, right? So even they, everywhere I say, now I'm going to be chastised and blah, 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 and la-di-da to it far more than any gay person, any lesbian person, or whatever, as long as it's you see what I'm saying? But I understand completely and totally. I don't even think they would understand me and my niche fundamental. They don't, because they look at you, and start tittering and move away from you in the Group W bench there. That's a copyright. Sorry. Arlo Guthrie. Alice's Restaurant. Anyway, yeah, I just, And the reason I'm bringing this up, and I'm even considering a class action lawsuit against Sona Bello, because in the fifth wheel, right, we are inundated with these Sona Bello commercials, with these women in tears because they got their fat carved off of them. And now Vampy, she's so self-conscious, she won't even, we're not doing well in that area at all because of these, this and that, and the thin commercials. No, this. Well, you know what? A lot of folks don't dig that. I don't want no svelte-ass, woohoo, curvy babe. I like the Earth Girls. They used to call them sweat hogs. right? But that's my cup of tea. You know, the frumpy kind of tore up cutoffs and the tank top that just ain't, you know, oh man, out of this world, out of the cosmos, out of, I go to another place when I see a big, beautiful girl, you know, I just do, that's me. And like I said, the Sonobella commercials and all the others when, oh, you need to be thin this, you can't be that. Oh, this, you're not a person if you don't go and get your belly carved off of you. And it's just destroyed. It's destroying our relationship because she's like, oh, I'm supposed to look like that. And I say, no, I don't dig that. And now, even she has this in her head going, oh, God, I'm with a freak. You know, honestly. And, well, I can't really blame her, but it's like, hey, wouldn't you feel like, yay, I got a guy that likes what I got going instead of carve that off or lift that up. And it's killing us. It's just killing us. Right. That, and there was another one, a couple more, where you're like looking at it going, well, what kind of asinine crap is that? You know, people are just people, and they like their preferences, and they don't like be steered into others that they don't like. And now I'll tell you something. Because I couldn't do that, and I didn't really, because Debbie, right, she was topping. She's a good girl. Whew, nice. But, okay, we're good enough of that. What was I going to say? She was, you know, skin, and just always, she wasn't but 130 pounds and always trying to cut weight off. And I'm like, no, I don't like that. Can I tell her that without her looking at me going, oh, God. And this is the attitude I get. You think gay folks get some attitude? Yeah? Try go like in a, you know, big, beautiful girl like I do. Oh, man. And it ain't this, oh, we're going to carry pitchforks and torches and run you out of town. People just move away and go, oh, wow. Really? Right? So, look, you know, I don't think that, you know, the LBG, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean about it. I didn't mean that right. Because there's so many letters. Where is someone like me that likes that, those, that was rude. But you see what I'm saying? You know, every one of them, all of them. Oh God. Okay, well I'm gonna go with my boyfriend. You know, all the time, and they should be kind of, you know, ashamed of themselves. You know, even one a chubby chaser. Really? What kind of rude shit is that? You know, do I call her a muff muncher? Or I'm sorry, dear. You know I love you. I love you to pieces. But that was rude and it hurt my feelings. You know, and I get it. You know, I don't dare mention it. I don't go looking at girls in the shopping places and, you know, the grocery stores and all. You say, oh, hi. You know, I'm like, hey, look at you, you know. Right? They look at me like I'm a freak. You're like, oh, what the, yeah, you must be sick if you like me. Really? And I get that all the time, even from the women. Right, that, and check that out. I can't, man, they have the chubby thing. You know, I've been in the world. I'm on the ocean floor. Come on. Right? They can be like-minded. Right? Your partner that you see, oh, there's one that I like, that particular body frame style, right? And they would dig it back. Because, oh, yeah, you know. Not in this case, boy. I can't go to that person that I like, that I have the niche fundamental for, and have them going, yay, that's right. I get treated like dirt, like some kind of kook, a sick freak, because I like it. Earth girls is what I'm going to call them. You know, they're not the tinsel, the shiny tinfoil looking with this felty belty and the pointy, and no, I just don't like it. I don't not like it. I would say, yay, baby, you know. If she said, here, come here, let's get it. Far be it from me, right? But I would not chase that. I wouldn't say, hey, let's get it, baby. But for, I mean, the washing of there's no description, no description. And then to be out in that world, and you talk about, I don't know, demeaned, no, that's not the word, slighted is not the word, patronized, even guys get mad at and want to kill gay people. I don't understand that either. And I'll put a quick blurb in that about that. Why do they not like gay men? They're gay. If you're not, that means less competition for women. I don't get it. I would be having gay dudes as my friends and hanging out because they ain't chasing the women they're out of the mix. I would be yay, less dudes chasing the bitches. I don't understand why you would be mad at a gay person, really at all. Even if they propositioned you, right? Well, they like men. They like manly men. They're gay. I would be not complimented. I can't remember the word, I would be complimented because, well, a person that likes men, manly men, likes me, I must be a manly man. Cool. Right? And then just say, well, that's not my cup of tea, bro. I like, I'm voluptuous, mature. And they go, oh. And even then, one of those. Okay. Sorry. They're really. Absolutely. Men that get like those girls get treated like crap by everybody. Even the women they like. What do you do with that? Anyway, that's my coming out. I'm not the normal, like I said, if they started ripping some clothes off, hey, I'm easy, right? But as far as my niche fundamental, my soothing, my calming, my, okay, I'm there. Oh, that's what I meant to say with Debbie. I never could realize what I really wanted, and it told on the, I did my best, and I stuck to it, and I love that girl so much. But that's not the subject of this video. Anyway. Anyway, that's my story, and I couldn't realize, like, if a gay person trapped in a marriage, you can't, and dare not say anything. Now they can. Now, yeah, what? They can be bi, right, and have a marriage. And, oh, dear, if they have that, it's dangerous these days. You can't be having multiple partners. You catch some shit and, you suck up and bust. So that's, but you see what I'm saying? You can never, now I can't get near her because she's so self-conscious because of this, and especially the Sonabella commercial with that doctor dude. And you have this woman in tears because she lost half an inch off her belly. She could have went to the gym and worked that off in 2 months. Right? Oh, my God. Time and time again, over and over and over. It's a mania. It's maddening. It brings you into a place that you just cannot function with this Sonabella commercials. And that's really what... really prompted it was I heard a story in Atlanta. This woman got killed. I mean, horribly butchered, murdered, beat to death, and had the letters F-A-T carved into her somewhere. Right? And I'm like, really? And that's finally what pushed me over the edge. And look, people, there are people that like that. I love it. I think it's wonderful. Every body style to every person that you look. And another thing, people, when you're young, make sure what you're going for is what you like. Because if it's not, or if you look at something else and go and have that, of something else. A lot of people don't have it. I'm finding they just, oh yeah, regular, and do the svelte babe and blah 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 and move on and you're fine. But for those who have a niche fundamental, the is so much, and then when you can't, it's like a grinding that you just can't fathom. It's just terrible. And the mind, your mind goes places and never comes back, and it's bad. If you don't realize, make sure. Scared Fred. That's one of the drums getting hot. Make sure you get what you want, what your fundamental. When you look over, you don't go, oh, hey, check it out, right? Yeah, go for those ones you look over, go, oh, and you go, oh my goodness. Those are the ones you should, regardless of what what others think, you're the one that has to stay with it for the rest of your life. Make sure it's what you want to stay with. I mean, make sure, because it will put you in places, mental places, and you'll go squirting out doing things that you really don't want to do or are not right in the scenario, right? And it just won't, it's bad. And then when, I've said all that, like I said, even the women that I think I'm a sick freak. And having all that said, hopefully it'll post. And there it is, Be your own person. Don't try to satisfy others when you're trying to satisfy yourself. It will not work. And you will go crazy. See? All right. Live by your wits and not by your worries. Peace. Bye. Oh. Starting to move around like old people.